Hey everyone, my name is Joy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 23 things that I no longer buy as an aspiring minimalist. And I think that minimalism can look different for tons of people, but I thought here I'd just share these things that have helped me and may help others if you guys are also trying to become more minimalist in your lives. All right, so let's get right into it. Number one are makeup wipes and cotton rounds. So I bought this reusable cotton wipe bag and it came with a little dirty bag, and basically what's great about these is that they're little cotton rounds, or not cotton rounds, well they're probably made out of some sort of cotton, but you can wash them and use them again, so I never have to buy makeup wipes, and I just put my makeup remover on them and, you know, gently wipe my face to get any makeup off. And I found that those are really great. Sometimes when I'm traveling, if it's a short trip, I will, you know, use those, but if it's a long trip, then maybe I will use some cotton rounds. I don't think I'm perfect at this, but it is definitely a great alternative to the everyday when you have access to a washer and a dryer, and it saves the environment from a lot of cotton. The next thing that I do not buy anymore, or never was really into buying, are pedicures and manicures. My nails are quite plain right now. I typically just do my own nails, and it's funny, I don't really venture out with nail polish. I'll stick to the same color for like a whole three seasons at once. So I'll typically just use up a nail polish until it's all done, throw it away, grab a new one. I don't have like multiple nail polish colors sitting around typically. Maybe I have like 2 colors right now. The third thing are full-sized makeup products. The only thing that I bought full-size in the past year or two is this NARS tinted moisturizer. I bought this for my everyday use, and then I think as I've gotten older and the pandemic has occurred, I realized I don't really like wearing a full face of makeup like that every day. Even a tinted moisturizer feels a little much. So I opted for some mini NARS concealers, which these are great because I can just travel with them really easily, and I think I might get a full size of the concealer because even though it will be full size, it's still smaller than this. Another thing that I have that's mini is my little Hoola bronzer. It is still going good after so many years. It's actually bad, I should probably throw it out. But I found that it's easier to travel with mini size products, and since I don't wear makeup every day, it's really great to just have these mini size products, use them up, and that allows me to try new products if I want to sooner, and I'll buy those in the mini size. I find that the tried and true makeup products will have mini versions, so you know that you're kind of getting a good product if they have a mini version. The fourth thing that I do not buy is new makeup just for the sake of trying it out when I already have things at home that I can use. For instance, I have like a whole highlighter that I've never used, and I went shopping the other day and I was thinking, oh, I should get this highlighter. It was at Nordstrom Rack, kind of on sale, and I was like, you know, there's just no point. I don't even wear highlighters, so I'm not gonna buy it because I don't use it, and I don't wanna buy it just to try this new brand. The next thing is excess skincare. Again, this is kind of like when I'm at home, right? I have my simple skincare routine. It's not that complicated. It's a wash, toner, moisturizer, maybe some the ordinary like serums and stuff, but I try not to buy any skincare when I'm already working through bottles of things. I will only buy when I'm empty if I want to try something new. And that helps me from just like throwing away bottles of stuff, and which I hate doing, and it forces me to remember what I have with my skincare and just stick to that stuff. The sixth thing that I do not buy are plastic water bottles. I will always carry on me a water bottle, but what's funny about this is that almost all of the water bottles that I have at the moment have been gifted to me. Like, I don't think I've ever bought a water bottle for myself in the past, probably, actually maybe my whole life, because you know what? I get so many sent to me through work, through, you know, STEM conferences, whatever, for free, that I'd never need to buy any, so I don't buy water bottles in general, and then I just use the ones that I have forever. The seventh thing that I don't buy are plastic grocery bags. My friend Sierra actually got me a few of these little bagoo bags, which are reusable, and I've been using those when I go grocery shopping, or I'll just shove things in my tote bag. The eighth thing that I do not buy are plug-in smelly things. you've ever done research on them, there are some articles that talk about how bad they are for your health, and I just don't believe in them. I think it's a waste of money. I will maybe buy a candle once in a while, but I'm not constantly buying things like that for my apartment. The 9th thing is more than one white sneaker. I try to dirty up my shoes as much as I can and then get a new pair once the old pair needs to get thrown out. I don't try to like stock up on shoes. I'm also not really a shoe person. I like to kind of have my one shoe, my staple shoe, and then I'll wear that for like years straight until it's dead and then throw it away. The 10th thing that I don't buy is tacky souvenirs and or inanimate objects. Things that just kind of sit there on your desk, or trinkets like that that you're never gonna use. You might look at once, but you're not really gonna do anything with. Those have no purpose in my life, so I do not buy those at all. If I ever do buy a souvenir on vacation, it will probably be something practical that I'm gonna use every day. The 11th thing that I don't buy are smartphone cases. My phone right now, it is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I have this black case on my phone. I've had it ever since I got my phone, and I just realized that black cases are the best because they don't show, you know, the age of when you've had your phone. You know how the clear cases, they'll kind of start turning yellow and gross after a while. Black cases are great, you can't tell, and I will have this case on my phone until I get a new one. It does the job and it looks great. I found that I have bought other phone cases in the past, but then those just end up getting dirty, so there's no point for me for buying new cases, and I think black allows me to not get sick of my phone ever and just keep it basic. Number 12 is alcohol and soda. First of all, I'm not really a big fan of alcohol, and as I've gotten older and tried it, I realized I don't really like the taste of this, so why would I continue buying it if I don't like it? So that's more of a personal preference. I also never really like soda, so I don't buy any of those things. Number 13 is a haircut more than one time a year. So this is crazy. I try to just get one haircut one time, and I cut it pretty short, and then I try and let it grow out. Right now my hair is nice and long, and what I'll do is I'll like trim it myself until it gets to a point where I can't really maintain it, and then I will go and get an actual haircut so it looks good, and again get it short, and then it'll grow out again, and then the process starts over. Number 14 of things that I don't buy are non-basic / non like mix and match clothes. I don't want to buy too many items that aren't statement pieces and that don't go with other things, because then my wardrobe becomes less and less functional and less practical. Number 15 is I do not buy any more business casual wear with the intent of going into an office. So this is definitely due to COVID. I had all these like business casual clothes. I even bought some before I like graduated college, and then I realized I don't really need any more of these clothes. My job right now is like fully remote. I won't be going back into the office anytime soon, so therefore I don't really need to be buying business casual clothes anymore, and instead I'll lean more towards casual loungewear or whatever suits my style. Number 16 are clothes that don't fit right. And just because it's on sale doesn't mean I should buy it, which I'm already pretty good about not buying things on sale, but clothes that don't fit quite right, sometimes if they're cheap enough, I'll be tempted to want to buy like, oh, these pants, but they're slightly weird, and realizing, you know what, if clothes don't fit right, I just won't be reaching for them in general, so I should stop buying them. And that is one of my resolutions. I found that it's better to instead just wait for the perfect clothing item to appear, and then since you haven't spent any money on, you know, the cheaper versions of that item, then you'll be able to spend good money on a higher quality piece that fits you really well. And that, in my opinion, is way worth it. Number 17 is shaving cream. I've never really used shaving cream. I think that is a huge waste of money. Shaving cream is a fake product created by companies to get us to spend more money, basically. I don't think that it's necessary. I think you just get a good razor. You can use soap if you really want to, but I don't. I just kind of go for it. And yeah, shaving cream is fake. Number 18 are real books. As a minimalist, I don't really like carrying books around with me. So what I do is I will go to the library if I want a real book. Typically for most books. Actually, I go to the library. If I want to read something on my Kindle, I use Libby, which is a great way to rent books online and read them on your iPad or your phone. And I have found that if I really like a book enough or think I'm going to want the book forever, I'll just buy the book off of Amazon and then have it in my iPad forever, which is awesome. Number 19 is new technology that I don't need. I do not upgrade my phone every year. I am on a 2014 MacBook Air right now on my laptop, so I might be upgrading that soon just because it is 8 years old. But I definitely do not go out there and just, oh, new releases of this and this came out, so I'm gonna go for it. I think that is wasteful. And if your electronics are serving you well, no matter how old they are, I think it's best to just stick with those. Number 20 are journals and notebooks. I don't have any extra stationery at the moment that I'm not using. I only have my 2021 notebook that my family got me. It's funny, since I didn't finish it, I was thinking, oh, should I get a new notebook? And then I realized, yeah, no, I should just finish this one out and then I'll get my new moleskin next year. I am excited to return to moleskin. I found that, you know, using this papier journal was great, but I'm excited to get back to a moleskin in the future once this one is out. That also goes with my pens and pencils, I guess, in stationery. I have a pencil case back there that has all of the utensils, the writing utensils that I would ever need in it. It's got a stapler, like my little washi tape in it, and some highlighters, and I only use black 0.38 Muji pens, so I found that that is all that I need. I don't go out and buy pens, and I'm just not a stationery junkie like that anymore. I used to be though. 21 is onto products that I don't need. I kind of addressed this earlier, but I want to expand it to just more than just clothes, whether it's household items, decorations. If it's on sale and if I don't need it, then I just don't buy it. 22 are apps and games. I don't spend money on things like that. I only use free apps. I only play free games, period, the end. And the last thing that I don't spend money on, or more like I spend less money on, are paper towels. I have gotten these like microfiber white towels that I use to clean my kitchen and clean any surfaces, and I will just throw them in the wash when I'm done instead of using paper towels. I find that it really helps to minimize my paper waste, and I think that they're a really great way to help save the environment. You can also just use like an old cut up t-shirt as well, which I didn't think about before I bought these. This was a while ago when I was moving into this apartment. But yeah, those are all of the things that I do not buy anymore as an aspiring minimalist. I hope that this video helped you and gave you some great ideas. Feel free to leave a comment down below what you're trying to buy less or not spend money on as much. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later in another video, and thanks for watching. Bye!